reaction spike ball. Done by Abby, John, Sean, and Rasan. Spikeball is an extremely fun game that can be very challenging for some people to play. It is played on the beach and in the backyard, and it is a great way to make memories. But when you look at it from a physics perspective, it becomes so much more. Newton's first law is very evident in spikeball because it says that a body in motion will stay in motion, while a body at rest will stay in rest. When the ball is smacked extremely hard into the net, as John does in this clip, it is hit with so much force that it will stay in motion for a very long time, or until an opposing force is enacted upon it, such as Rob or Mason hitting the ball back towards John. In much the same way, when a player dives to hit a ball, his body will stay in motion, but the friction of the ground will eventually stop the player from moving any farther in any direction. The amount of force with which Rob, Mason, or John hit the ball is what determines the amount of acceleration of the ball. The amount of acceleration will determine how quickly the ball travels through the air, which is stated in Newton's second law. This also ties into Newton's third law, because this law states that for every action there is an equal reaction. The gravity that is naturally found everywhere in the earth is what causes the ball to fall towards that net. There are many equal and opposite reactions going on in this scenario. An equal and opposite reaction is an important part of Newton's third law, which states that for every applied force there is an equal in magnitude and opposite in direction reaction force. This is basically two forces that start at a same point and then push on each other so that an object stays in rest or accelerates in motion. This is happening in many places in our sports video. There are action-reaction forces where each player's foot is touching the ground, and when they push off the ground to walk, run, or jump, this means that the ground is exerting a force upon their foot that allows an increase in acceleration. It is also happening when a player holds the ball. The force that the earth is exerting upon the ball through gravity must be equal to the upward force that the player's hand is applying upon the ball in order for the ball not to move. The more energy that is applied to the ball, also known as input energy, the more velocity the ball will have. Physics can make an already interesting game of spikeball even more entertaining.